Hello and welcome, my name's Jay. I buy and sell on eBay UK. Each and every week I put out a video as to what's sold and what's not sold. I specialise in Hornby Model Railway. I specialise in mixed tape packs, basically anything collectible that I can buy in big, in bulk and sell individually online. If you do like the videos, please give us a thumbs up. More importantly, if you could consider subscribing to the channel, that would be fantastic. And if you've got any comments, please put them down below. So without further ado, going to turn you around and show you what's sold. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Monday, still relatively busy to be fair, 6 sales in total. Starting over here, got this Virgin coach, 42103. I have had some issues with these recently where the numbers on them, they should have been the longer full-size coaches, but they're actually these ones here. So I had two in a row where customers reached out to me. Obviously I looked after them and did what I had to do and so forth. I'm hoping it's not the same with this one. If it is, then I'm going to have to do a bit more research on them. Maybe they've been renumbered or I've got the numbers wrong, the part number from Hornby wrong, so I'll have to check that one out. Then got some R600s. I've then got, sorry, they sold for $12.99. I've then got some Power Tracks, R8206, $12.99 even. I've then got some Still R600s. They sold for $12.99. There is 12 of them in there. This is quite nice, Eurostar 3220, but it's a different livery from what I normally get. It's a dummy car. This sold for £30 today. And then this one is nice. You can't see it in there, but it is, I think, an A1 Tornado, is it? I've got it as part of a set. One of the chimney wind deflect, not smoke, steam deflectors is missing off of it. I put it up for $79.99 expecting to get some offers on it, but somebody bought it for $79.99. So yeah, goes to show that you do get what you want for the items every now and then. Obviously I have best offer on there, but that gentleman was happy to pay the $79.99, so happy with that. I'm going to get this little lot wrapped up. I'll update you on myself tomorrow. Cheers. Alright, hello and welcome back. It's now Tuesday. Had no sales all day. Then literally the last must be like an hour, it sort of turned back on, and I've got 8 sales in total, so hopefully there'll be a few more to come through. I'm not sure what's happening with eBay, but it seems to be the way that it's happening at the moment. It's like no sales in certain times, sales come through, so yeah, it is what it is. Right, starting over here, got a Yokohama BD11 touring car. Is it a BD11 yet? BD11 touring car. I did buy this for myself, but as you know, I chop and change things. This sold for $135.99, and to be honest with you, I'm just about getting my money back on that. I've then got this R11 goods van, a Triang Hornby one, that sold for $8.99. I've then got another one of these Santa Express trains, 040 Loco, sorry, that sold for $24.99. Another personal item, an airbrush. You saw me sell the compressor last week. That is the airbrush that goes with it, quite an expensive one. Sold for $59.99 and it cost me about $89.99, so losing a bit of money on that, but yeah, it is what it is. HR 431 040 Loco, that is missing the chimney, that sold for $16.99. Then got a GW of Worcester, I think it is. That sold for, I think it was £6 or £7. Then I've got this Hornby coach, pretty well used to be fair. Numbers are 5644, that sold for £10. And then last but not least, this is going international. So is the remote control car actually, so I hope they're happy with it. Is one of them flatbeds with a car on top again, that sold for $12.99. So yeah, that's been my sales. Going to get this little lot wrapped up. I'll update on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Wednesday. 8 sales in total. Is still bobbing along nice and steady. Starting over here, got a little green giant 040 Loco, that sold for £22. I've then got some Metcalf platform things. I think you make the platform out of them. They sold for $12.99. I've then got a standard Hornby controller, sold for £17. Pointless showing you that. I've then got a Dreamscape even, a 26 tape pack. It has got 2 tapes missing. It's not in the best of conditions, and that sold for a tenner. You can see the boxes, they really get battered on these things. This was a good one. From what I can work out, because I did have to go on to, when I listed this onto eBay sold, it was quite an expensive and desirable tape pack. It's taken me forever to sell it, but I don't mind stocking them when I can turn sort of a couple of quid into £35 because that's what that sold for today, and it has got one take missing from it as well, so really happy with that. I've then got another 040, that's the numbers there, hopefully you can see it, the lights on there. AR7178, that sold for £15. It's actually in really nice condition, that one, and this was quite a good one. North Ditchburn, is it? Ditchburn Coal Limited wagon by Hornby there. That sold for £14.99. And then last but not least, another standard Hornby controller or a purple bag as far as you're concerned. So yeah, that's been my Wednesday sales. Going to get this little lot wrapped up. I'll update you on what's out tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Thursday. Not been that busy, to be fair. I've got 3 sales in total, but happy to have them either way. Starting over here, got this Pendolino dummy car. That sold for £35. I've then got this Intercity coach. It has got quite a few marks on it, to be fair, all disclosed in the listing. That sold for £17.50. I've then got a Santa in sleigh, or Slanta in sleigh in transit wagon. That sold for £16. I've always struggled here when listing with lights. I've bought these things today, only cheap little lights, but they're quite effective. I've got one either side, so hopefully I can get my pictures a little bit brighter when I'm taking photos for eBay using those. I do struggle with shadows, as you can see. That's the problem. You can see the phone, it's the same when I'm taking the pictures. But hey, hopefully that'll work. Got some new stock in, just bread and butter bits, to be fair. Some 040s down there, some wagons, some Virgin bits there as well. Loads of controllers to go through. Loads of wagons up there as well. I've not been buying much, to be fair. Not much has been coming my way, but I've got plenty to see me through, so not too fussed at the moment. So yeah, that's been my little update. My new lights, I think they were £8 each off of eBay. And then I've got 3 sales in total, so I'm going to get this little all wrapped up and I'll update you on what's out tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello, welcome back. It's now Friday. It's not been busy at all, unfortunately. I had one of my seller friends reach out to me saying that he's had his worst week of sales on eBay in 4 years. So, yeah, not sure what's going on there. I've got 3 sales, happy to have them either way. It's not been busy with what I do with work as well. Normally, with what I do with work, when that's busy, I'm quiet on eBay and vice versa, but they're both quiet at the moment. So yeah, the yin and the yang is not there, shall we say. Starting over here, 040 Loco even, GWR1 sold for £22. That's going to a like a drop shipping place where I post it to a place in the UK and they forward it on to somebody in China. This one is a Thomas 060, is it? Yep, did I get that right? This sold for £49.99. I ask all the money for these, but I do post them internationally, and this one is going off to America for £49.99. And then last but not least, I've got an Intercity 125 coach. Numbers are 41121. That sold for £16.90, the way they made their offer. So yeah, not many sales, but happy to have them either way. I'm going to get this little lot packed up and I'll update you on Sunday as to what I sell on Saturday and Sunday, if anything. Hello, welcome back. It's now Sunday. Looks like I've got an evening of packing, to be fair. It's been pretty busy. Starting over here, got this green Hornby wagon. It's the Christmas one with the presents in there. That sold for £22.50. I've then got, he says as he drops that, I've then got this Virgin 125 even, HST. It does need a repair. The rear wheels, or the clips that hold rear wheels, is broken off. I've then got one of these trap packs that sold for £29.99. I've also got here a Rotary Industries. Now, if you look there, the SKU number on that is green. So I have probably, well, no doubt I've had that for ages because I've not had green tickets in quite some time. But I hold out for what I want, and this sold for £22. I've then got a tape pack. It has got 2 tapes missing from it, and a Celebrated Culture one. That sold for, I think it was £9.99. I've then got, and that's on a yellow one, so I've had this for quite some time as well, a little 060 there. What is it? A 47556. It sold for £19.99. No, actually that was more. It was £26.99. Then got one of these Santa Express trains, sold for £24.99. Got this coach here, quite a nice one actually. It is a Lima one, relatively good condition. That sold for, I think it was £12. Another 040, an E&R one that sold for only £15. Another one of these trap packs that sold for £29.99. This 225, it does need a service. It does run. When I bought it, I was told it run fantastically. I found on my track it didn't run that great. I've sold it as needing a service for £29.99. Freightliner wagon, that sold for, I think it was £13.49 on an offer. Then I've got this SC wagon that sold for, I think it was £8. And then last but not least, got a Santa Sleigh in transit and one of these blue Christmas wagons there, which is quite suiting, seeing as we're heading towards Christmas. They sold for, I think, £16.99 and £19.99. They did pay 2 lots of postage, but I've refunded them 1. So yeah, that's been my sales this week. If you do like the content, please give us a thumbs up. More importantly, if you can consider subscribing, that'd be fantastic. And if you've got any comments, please put them down below. So until next week, see you then.